There's a powerful energetic current sweeping through the cosmos right now, and if you've been feeling more restless, emotional, or deeply intuitive lately, you're not imagining it. A profound cosmic shift is in motion, calling us into greater soul alignment. The universe is urging a course correction, not just on a surface level, but at the deepest layers of our soul DNA. This is not just another astrological season. This is a pivotal turning point, and what you do now determines whether you accelerate into your divine path or remain stuck in cycles that no longer serve you. This energetic doorway is time-sensitive. Those ignoring the inner whispers of change may find themselves drifting further from their true path. But for those who tune in, this is the gateway to massive elevation. Your emotional purging, dreams, and gut feelings are not random. They are spiritual indicators that you are being recalibrated. The discomfort you're feeling is not a breakdown. It's a sacred breakthrough in motion. Realignment is no longer optional. It is essential for what your soul came here to do. Lunar Nodes and Karmic Reset. The recent shift of the lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu, marks the beginning of a massive karmic reset. This is not an astrology hype. This is ancient cosmic engineering at work. These nodal shifts are some of the most karmically significant movements in astrology, acting as invisible cosmic levers that recalibrate our spiritual timelines. When Rahu and Ketu shift, our past life contracts, soul missions, and karmic debts get updated, sometimes drastically. You may find certain people, places, and habits naturally falling away, not because you're failing, but because you're being reset for something greater. This isn't chaos, it's sacred order in motion. If you're feeling confused or unanchored, it's because the universe is dissolving the timelines that no longer serve your evolution. This is a divine detox. Avoiding the call to recalibrate will only delay your blessings. But if you embrace the changes and trust the cosmic currents, you will find yourself aligning with deeper levels of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment. You didn't come here to play small, you came to evolve, and this karmic reset is your golden ticket. Affirmation and awakening. Now is the time to pause, breathe, and affirm, I trust my soul's path and step into alignment now. This affirmation is more than words, it's an energetic declaration. When spoken from the heart, it sends a signal through your energetic field, anchoring you to your higher self. And if you're hearing this message right now, it's not by accident. This is a soul-coded transmission, a direct download from the universe confirming that you are awakening, and it's time to act on it. The spiritual path isn't always loud. Often, it's a soft whisper that arrives in the form of a video, a dream, or a repeated sign. If this message resonates, it's because your soul is ready for more, and the universe is confirming you're in a divine window of transformation. Don't brush this off. You are being invited to reclaim your spiritual sovereignty and consciously participate in your own awakening. You were never meant to sleepwalk through life. This is your cue to rise and step boldly into alignment. Meaning of the lunar nodes. In Vedic astrology, the lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu, represent our karmic past and future. These are not planets but shadow points on the moon's orbit, symbolizing deep, invisible karmic forces that drive our spiritual evolution. Rahu governs where we're headed, our obsessions, desires, and soul growth zones. Ketu rules where we've been, our past lives, lessons, and spiritual wisdom. Together, they form a polarity that defines the karmic curriculum of our lives. In this current shift, Rahu moves into Aquarius, the sign of innovation, collective evolution, and humanitarianism. Meanwhile, Ketu enters Leo, the sign of personal power, ego identity, and creative expression. This polarity is no coincidence. It's an invitation to balance self-expression with collective responsibility. You are being asked to integrate your personal genius in a way that uplifts the world. This is about serving from the soul, not the ego. Those who heed this call will become leaders of the new paradigm. Inner conflict and soul growth. If you've been living from a place of ego, trying to control outcomes, maintain a false identity, or gain external validation, this nodal shift will shake your foundations. Disruption is the universe's way of realignment. Don't be surprised if things you thought were secure start to feel uncertain. This is not punishment, it's soul intervention. You're being freed from illusions that were keeping you small and invited into a life of radical authenticity. Conversely, if you've dimmed your light just to blend in, Ketu in Leo is your cosmic permission slip to reclaim your voice. You were not born to shrink, you were born to shine. But this reclamation may come with tension. Old fears may surface, outdated roles may fall away, and relationships may be tested. This internal friction is sacred. It's the fire that forges your soul's true essence. Embrace the discomfort. It's how you become who you were always meant to be. New Karmic Timeline. An 18-month karmic chapter begins now, and it's unlike anything you've experienced before. This is not just a shift in energy, it's the unfolding of a new karmic contract, personally tailored for your highest evolution. The people you meet, the challenges you face, the opportunities that knock, they're all part of this divine blueprint. This cycle will feel more fated, more destined, and more spiritually intense than anything prior. During this time, expect soul contracts to activate, synchronicities to multiply, and old wounds to surface for healing. You are being aligned with a higher version of yourself, and every experience will either be a catalyst for your growth or a mirror for what still needs to change. Nothing is random in this phase. Everything is a lesson, a gift, or a stepping stone. Your only job? Stay present, stay aware, and keep choosing alignment, even when it's uncomfortable. Soul Agreements Awakening. Have you been thinking about an old dream? A forgotten passion? Someone you haven't seen in years suddenly pops into your mind? That's not coincidence, it's divine timing. Pre-birth soul agreements are coming online. These are missions, callings, and connections your soul committed to long before you were born. And now, under this nodal influence, they are ready to be activated. You might feel drawn to revisit a dream you once abandoned. Or perhaps a person reappears in your life to complete unfinished soul business. Whatever is resurfacing, trust that it's happening for a reason. Your soul is ready to complete what it once paused. These reactivations are not meant to pull you backward. They are meant to catapult you forward. Embrace them, but stay grounded. This is sacred work, and the universe is guiding every step. Trusting intuition over logic. Not everything will make sense right now, and that's okay. This phase of your journey is not about logic. It's about trusting the whispers of your soul. You may find yourself letting go of something that once felt like your entire world, only to be led towards something completely unknown yet deeply resonant. This is the path of surrender, and it's where magic begins. Doors will close without explanation. New ones will swing open when you least expect it. The logical mind may panic, but your intuition knows the way. Trust the nudges, the gut feelings, the dreams, and the synchronicities. The universe is not playing games. It's orchestrating a timeline leap. The more you resist, the harder the transition. The more you trust, the faster the blessings arrive. No going back. Once this nodal shift stabilizes, the old path will no longer feel like home. What once brought comfort may now feel suffocating. What once inspired you may now feel hollow. That's the sign. You've outgrown your previous self. The past no longer fits because your soul has evolved beyond it. You can't return to who you were, because that version of you no longer exists. This isn't loss, it's liberation. But you must be willing to grieve the old version of yourself to fully embody the new. The only sustainable path forward now is alignment. Anything less will drain your energy, create friction, or feel like constant struggle. Let it go. Let it fall. Let the soul lead. When you surrender, life opens in ways you could never have imagined. Embracing the threshold. You are standing at a sacred threshold. A soul gate that separates who you've been from who you're becoming. Every choice you make now carries energetic weight. This is a moment of power, and it requires conscious decision-making. Will you keep repeating the old cycles out of fear? Or will you step into the unknown and claim your next-level self? Let your heart, not your trauma, lead the way. Let your soul, not your fear, call the shots. The threshold you're at is not a test, it's a graduation. You have everything you need to walk through this door. But you must be fully present. You must choose from your highest self. Because what's on the other side is not just a better version of your life, it's the life you were born to live. Conscious response to the shift. The universe is always speaking, but how you respond is your spiritual signature. When you feel recurring patterns, intense emotions, or repeating situations, that's not a curse, it's a mirror. These are soul lessons replaying until you choose differently. And right now, the stakes are higher. This cosmic window demands a higher response. You're being invited to respond with consciousness, not autopilot. Show up with presence. Be honest with yourself. Break the cycles by embodying new patterns. This is your evolution in real time, and how you move through this determines your future. You don't need perfection, you need authenticity, courage, and heart. That's what the universe is truly asking for. Final message. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are exactly where your soul chose to be, long before this lifetime even began. This shift isn't happening to punish you, it's happening to birth you into your highest timeline. What feels like falling apart is actually a divine rearrangement. The universe is clearing everything that can't come with you into the next chapter. This isn't the end, it's the beginning of the life you were born to live. The realignment, though intense, is sacred. Trust that you are being supported, guided, and elevated by forces greater than you can imagine. Your soul knows the way. All you have to do is say yes. You were made for this shift, and this shift was made for you.